Hey everyone, my name is Titanic, and welcome back to another episode of Terraria Skyblock. Today we're starting somewhere a little bit different. We are in the jungle biome, and that's because I had to flee a blood moon. For like the 10th time in the last 12 hours of gameplay, I have a blood moon. And I'm very, very tired of these driving me off the surface. And I decided, instead of sitting at my underground farm killing slimes over here, I decided, why not sit in the jungle for a little bit? I just got jump scared by Dr. Bones. I tabbed out for a second and he opened my door and started killing me. I got his hat. And I guess, well, here we can see the big thing I did off camera. So I found out, I was reading the wiki yesterday, and I found out that the Eye of Cthulhu, with how it determines if it drops an altar or not, is that every time you open the world, it checks if there's an altar, and if there's not, the Eye of Cthulhu can drop it. And after you kill the eye, if you don't place the altar, and you fight another eye, it won't drop an altar again. But if you relog, it rechecks, and it sees there's no altar placed. So then, if you kill the eye, it drops another altar. But we couldn't have done that because we had to use the natural eye. But then I thought, well, what if that applies to the Brain of Cthulhu with Dungeon Brick? And lo and behold, it does. So I killed like 8 Brain of Cthulhus last night. Let's see, open bestiary. How many did I kill? I farmed him for quite a while. I killed 7 more since the last episode, and so, yeah, did my piggy bank just disappear? No, it did. So we have an abundance of dungeon brick to work with now. So I think maybe in this episode, otherwise in the next episode, we're gonna start building our dungeon. Oh, it just became morning. Let's see. Oh, there's so many man-eaters here. Oh, damn it, there goes my spores. I've been getting more than enough vines and stingers, because I made this little lava trap. I realized there was just no way I could kill the hornets effectively. So I just let the lava slimes fall to their death, and so I have well over 100 stingers already, and I haven't farmed down here for more than an hour total. Probably well under an hour. So we're doing fine on that front. It's just spores I'm a little bit lacking. But we'll go to base and we'll do some crafting here in a moment. In fact, I think we're gonna go right now. I don't see any spores on the ground, so I might as well just match mirror. Get out of here. Alright, quick stack. So I have started doing a little bit of fishing, and actually I can show off one of the things I did. So I bought a pylon, because I got an ocean house set up. I worked on this late last night, when I was trying to get some NPCs, and mainly I wanted to get the angler back. What's your quest? Oh, we can actually do your quest. I'm just slowly adding new areas to go fishing every time he has a new quest that I feel is doable. We'll take the clownfish on the first go, thank you. Angler, give me something good. Sonar. Honestly, decent. Gave me crate potions yesterday, so that's helpful. So yeah, we now have pylon transportation between the left and right side of the map. I also built a spawn house at the Crimson so I could more easily relog between brain fights, and the Tavern Keep decided to occupy that. So yeah, in terms of other building since the last episode, I built this little water tank off of the edge of the ice biome so I could fish there. I used my obsidian area for fishing underground. And I made this big-ass lava tank over here. Because I tried some more lava duping, and I just wasn't having luck. I tried a few things with the pyramid structure to rearrange it, because I heard that it worked pretty recently. And I got water to work at a very specific size, but lava just wouldn't. So what I ended up doing, it started raining. And so I thought, why not just make a ton of buckets, throw them on the ground, fill them with water, throw them in the shimmer, and just start emptying all the lava into a giant tank. And so that's what I did. And so I have probably 500 lava over there, maybe more. And we could collect more later. So I just decided, well, let's just start carrying around buckets and fill them up when it rains, and that can save us time duping. There should be almost enough to build a water pool to fish in, too, so that should work out pretty nice for us. Let's head back to base now. Jim, get out of the way. Okay, so I have so much to catch up on just to get the episode going before we get into any action. Let's put some stuff away so we can actually work with our inventory in this episode. And then I'll kind of get going with some other stuff. So another big thing I learned between episodes is that the traveling merchant can sell the revolver. I forgot about it in the last episode, and somebody reminded me. And I went to the wiki and I saw, crap, the revolver's only sold after you smash a Crimson Heart or a Shadow Orb. And I thought, well, that doesn't help us getting the arms dealer, does it? Well, then I read a different wiki page this morning, that says Skyblock overrides that requirement. So, every time the traveling merchant shows up now, I have to see if he's selling a gun, because I would like to get a gun so we can get the arms dealer. That's the goal, because we want Star Cannon as soon as possible. So we just gotta keep watching. We could get it. Otherwise, we'll have to either go fishing or kill Deerclops. And Deerclops, I think it was before the last episode, actually. I was sitting over here not paying any attention. All of a sudden I hear Deerclops. We just got tabbed into my game. Well, it was a blizzard and we passed midnight in the snow biome, so Deerclops jump scared me. So we could actually get Deerclops to spawn naturally without even me setting up a Flinks farm to get a summoner. But we only would get one shot at him, killing him that way, I think, and then his respawn chances are a lot lower. Okay, so one thing I wanted to craft early on in this episode, I wanted some cobweb here. Let's grab some gravestones. We're going to take off to the arena somewhere. And we'll go over to the left. So one thing we can do that I discovered is I was trying to figure out how I get the stylist, because that's usually one of the NPCs I keep at the ocean with the angler. I believe that's how you make the angler more happy, or at least one of the ways. And I was trying to figure out, okay, without spider caves, how do you get the stylist? Well, I found out you can make the spider walls by going to Ectomist, having a workbench, and having cobwebs. We should... Let's see. Oh, you can make the spider walls, and then I think you had to shimmer them to make them like the cursed ones. Oh, mobs, please stop. Let's go fast. So we shouldn't need very many of these. No, bad ghost. Let's break these. Break. Get him out of the way. Workbench can stay there. Goodbye, mobs. I don't want to deal with you. Ow. Oh, stop it. Stop. Okay, let's go throw these into the shimmer. So I don't think I actually want to work with these in this episode at all. It'll be an off-camera thing. I just wanted to show that this is a thing you can do. Just let me go verify this works. But I'll go place these underground at some point once they're infested, and then try to get the stylist to spawn. So hopefully I'll have her in one of the future episodes. I just wanted to explain how you do that in Skyblock, because that is something I learned. And there is a lot of learning on this seed, isn't there? I love it. Oh, oops. Like, on one hand, I don't like that I feel like I need to be on the wiki as often, there's a part of me that wants to stay off the wiki and keep learning blindly, but I do think it's a little more fun for me if I kind of look a little ahead and get an idea of what I'm going to be facing soon. I'm trying to stay away from almost anything related to hard mode in Skyblock. I think the only thing I know is I have not read anything about the hard mode V, either way, and I keep hearing about the cultist because of where the dungeon's going to be placed. Which reminds me, while I'm here at the shimmer, actually, okay, yep, that's how we get the infested. So I'm going to put this in my piggy bank. That's going to be for later. Yeah, that'll be helpful. So one thing I do want to do, if there's one thing that some of you may be aware of, maybe some of you are not, is that if you take dungeon brick and you throw them into shimmer, you get the original dungeon brick. And I thought, because you never get the chance to do this in a regular world, what if I build my dungeon out of the classic brick, or the surface dungeon, that is. I know the underground, there's no there's no cursed variant of the background wall that I know of. From what I've done reading, you can't get it. So I can only do this for the surface dungeon, but making the upper level of the dungeon where we fight Skeletron. Oh wait, oh it's cursed. You can't shimmer that. Okay, I had to actually craft it out of my regular brick. That's fine. We'll do that. We'll just shimmer some more green brick. Yeah, there's my lava tank in person. It's quite nice, isn't it? So I want to build my surface dungeon out of green brick. Out of the ancient green brick. I think that'll be kind of a fun thing to do. I did actually, to make sure I'm not an idiot here, because everybody keeps telling me the first place you place your brick in the world is going to be where it locks the old man and the cultist, so be cautious. I'm like, okay, I get the memo. I hear you loud and clear. I wanted to make sure that the ancient brick actually works for this, so I did go into a world with a different character with a new Skyblock seed earlier, and I just tested it. I had a couple of ancient brick, I built a little platform, sped up time, and sure enough, old man spawns. So the ancient brick does work. So we're gonna build an ancient green dungeon. Give us a little feel for the old days of Terraria. I think that'd be kind of neat. Okay, we're almost done with the early episode stuff, but let's put the gravestones away, and then we can't forget about our episode tradition. We gotta go place some silver coins, because we gained more subscribers since the last episode. Oh, actually, we have a bunch of silver on us. Perfect. Let me go down to the heavy workbench, because we get to craft some more statues. We surpassed 700 subscribers yesterday, which I greatly appreciate. I know as of recently, the subscriber rate is starting to slow down, and I hope it's stabilizing. My hope is that it's not just dropping back to nothing. I'm hoping we have just nice, steady, gradual growth. That's how we like to do it around here. I knew the initial burst of support after episode 1 wasn't going to maintain itself forever, but I appreciate every subscriber we get, and I cannot hide the fact that I really hope we are able to get to 1,000 in this series. I think that'd be very special for this old channel that I never thought hitting 700 even would be possible, but here we are today. So let's go ahead and I'll set up our little monument here so we can top this off. That is now up to there, and then we'll just start building on the next layer. So we're at 705. 1 2 3 4 5. Perfect. So here's our 700 monument to celebrate the occasion. We're continuing to climb. We're only a few subscribers away, I guess 9 as of right now, from being double where my channel was when I uploaded episode 1. So that is still pretty remarkable, that the channel going nowhere for 11 years, and in a month we double it. That's a good feeling. I'm very, very glad I decided to do this Let's Play. It's been a lot of fun sharing it with you. Alright, now let's get into some crafting here before we ramble away even more of the episode. Crafting window. So I do want to make the blade of grass right off the bat. Keen. There we go. I haven't had this thing in a while. The snap thorn. Tag damage. It's got a lot more tag damage than the Star Crash. I'm trying to decide if it's worth my time to make it. I don't want the yo-yo. I don't think I'm going to use the Amazon nearly enough to justify it. The Ivy Whip probably would be nice. I just can't decide if I want the snap thorn too. So it's actually with modifiers, it might get pretty close to the other one. 6. Summons will focus. This just has the meteorite. I'm not sure which one's better. Maybe make both. We'll find out how they do. We still have enough to make an Ivy Whip, so we're gonna do that. Better grappling hook. I don't think the chakra arm is something I want. Let me go to the guide quickly and see if... oh, I forgot to bring... I don't have spores in my inventory. I'm crafting right out of the menu. I just want to see if there's anything else I want to make here. Or are we already kind of done? Because we're past the need for jungle armor at this stage. Okay, well... Alright, this baby we want, but we need that. So, fishing at some point is going to be a requirement in the jungle. I guess since I have to get the... Actually, because I need the boomstick, should we go fish in the jungle overnight? Go take a bunch of stuff down there and see if we can make a little water pool and see if we have any luck getting the crates for the boomstick and the staff of regrowth. That could be kind of fun, right? And the anklet of the wind. We need lots of stuff. Hey, stop killing my goblin. Let's do it. You know, side quest for the rest of the episode, or for at least part of the episode. I would like to. Let's reinforce the blade of grass. I would like to take a trip over to the right side of the map and work on the dungeon at some point. Oh, there's the. I think it'd be nice to start that in this episode. At the bare minimum, so if I get any more comments about where I should place my dungeon, I can point them to where I already built it. I think that'll be useful. Small, tiny, shameful. Jeez. Why do you... Pointy. Can we do better than that? It's pretty cheap to reforge. Shameful, unhappy, keen, unpleasant. Give me something decent. Deadly, sure. Anything else I want to reforge right now? I don't think so. Okay, I don't know if I want to use the blade or the... I mean, the blade should be better than the blood butcher, I would think. Should be. Put it away for now. Tools. Get out of here. Okay, let's grab our fishing stuff. So I'm gonna grab some more worms, or buggies. Oh, we should bring the buggies with me. They're gonna be helpful. We can make more enchanted night crawlers if we need them. I don't think we're gonna need that many because we're gonna bring a sonar. Let's see, that's 8 minutes. So yeah, 1 sonar will do our 2 cray potions. A fishing potion will be enough. We just have to make sure we don't get killed. As we passed a shimmer, oh, that reminds me, I was thinking for pylon placement, I don't think I'm going to bother with the Aether pylon in this playthrough. I just don't think it's worth trying to move the shimmer, especially with where I'm going to put all my jungle stuff. But besides doing a jungle pylon there, I thought I could also do a mushroom pylon right on that side. Because I need to build the mushroom biome at some point. Shimmer the jungle grass seeds into mushroom grass. Oh, that was a close call. Thank you for resetting my fall damage. Whoever knocked me back. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. No. Yeah, you do it this way. Okay. We're strategizing here. I'm gonna put that little roof over us so that way they can't attack from that side. Okay, we're gonna block these off. Oh, there's another buggy. The buggy has to get away. I don't want to deal with hornets. Yeah. I want to make clear, this is probably temporary right here. I don't think I want it here forever. But at the same time, if it works for what we need it for, if it stays, honestly, who cares? It's our world, so we get to make the call with, or mainly it's my world, so I get to make the final call. I'm trying to also remind myself when I'm stalling buildings, I want to make things look nice. It's like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing. This is just my Let's Play world. Nothing has to be perfection just because it is a YouTube series. And I'm trying to be mindful of how much time I have to work on everything. That's kind of a big deal to me. It's like, I don't want to spend... Like, last night I was hoping to get more building done than I did across, like, a 4-hour session, 5-hour. Although the brain took up quite a bit of that. So, I don't know. I want to make sure we have some nice houses, but if they're not all perfect, it's like, oh, so be it. So, okay. Let's put the cray potions up here so I don't forget about them. But, okay, sonar, fishing, great. Time for some riveting gameplay. Fishing. Neon Tetra, I do not need you. Wooden crate, we'll take... The wood crates probably are going to be beneficial later down the line, so I might as well have them. Bass. Bass. Can you please give me something other than bass? What the hell? A crate potion, for Christ's sake. Oh, don't taunt me with that golden crate. That's a wooden crate. Oh, the taunting with that one is real. Iron crate. Well, it's better than a wooden crate. Oh, I just saw the icon for it. Jungle crate. There we go. There's one. Wooden crate. There's another one. Can you please get another golden crate? Oh, thank God. Okay, that's good. Please give me more of that. Another jungle crate. Or another golden yet. Not Neon Tetra. Now my line broke. Ah, oh, damn it. At least it broke on that and not the golden crate. It broke on the iron crate, though. Unfortunate. I jinxed it. I had that one coming for me, didn't I? Broke on another crate. Oh, God, not this again. Alright, so what did we get for those crate potions? And what we did, we got an iron a gold, a jungle crate, and 11 wooden crates. Not terrible. There's so many man-eaters that want to eat me alive. Let's not. Let's see, how's the snaps going? Oh, that's, yeah, there's a lot. With the banner effect here, yeah, I can slaughter everybody. Oh, the spores went down to the layer below me. Of course they did. Of course they did. Oh, bad slime. Give me my spores. Give me my spores. Thank you. Any other spores down here? Yeah, there are. Let me just clear the horde of man-eaters out of the way. Thank you. Please die, all of you. It's a beautiful massacre, isn't it? Okay. Back to base. Let me quick stack all of these and see. Oh, I have other wooden crates from... Oh, 18. Oh my god, I got that many fishing last night? I didn't fish very long. Okay, well, we have a lot of crates open. Gold crate first. We got the hardy saddle. That's not very useful. Iron crate. I got masturbate. Regular healing potions. That's part of why I need to make a mushroom biome. We got some heart rate. Jungle. We got anklet of the wind. Okay, well, you know what? It's not the staff of regrowth. It's not the boomstick. But we can now take off our specter boots. We can go grab our egglet that we got from the skeleton merchant previously. And we can craft lightning boots. I don't know if I'm going to reforge them right away, because I think I can make frost bark pretty quick if I just make an underground ice biome. And I think ice mimics spawn. Okay, let's open the wooden crates, though. Let's see if these guys give me anything special. Sailfish boots. Those actually could come in handy. Maybe. Tsunami. Let's see. Ooh, climbing claws. I don't have climbing claws yet. That's helpful. Okay, make quick stack to nearby chests and try to empty some of this out. Let's sled. Okay, so the sailfish boots definitely. I need to talk to the guide here in a moment. They have purposes. And yeah, the climbing claws, absolutely later down the line we will need them. So I will happily take them. Tsunami in a bottle. Yeah. I need the matching, the pufferfish balloon. That's what I need for that. What can I make with sailfish boots? Because I think there's a lot. Okay, or I guess it's just specter boots. And I was looking at these amphibian boots last night because I did get a frog leg. So, increases jump speed, allows auto jump, increases fall resistance. I mean, I just don't think it's worth replacing anything I'm wearing for, but it sounds decent. The storage room is going to run out of space pretty early in the playthrough. That's going to be a very big issue. It's very evident very fast. Okay, what's your quest? Can I do it? Sky Lakes. Should we go build our first Sky Lake of the playthrough? Oh, wait, that's going to involve water duping though, isn't it? No, I can do it quick. It keeps giving me Sky Lakes. It's an easy one to work on. Let's grab some clouds. We'll make it a little cloud box. Oh, let's see how this goes for us. Oh, building just reminded me of something. I have something I got off camera that I can do. I got everything for the gizmo pack. Let's see. There we go. I've been watching these things slowly get sold, and I've been very... I almost made it off camera, but I'm like, nope, I want to show myself getting it. So there we go. We have the Architect gizmo pack now. So let's find out how far from the sky layer we really are, because I'm not sure. I have not gone up at all up to this point in this map. The highest point I've been is on top of our little subscriber monument. Okay, that's... Alright, we're at the edge of space right here. I kind of like this height. We'll do some platforms. Oops. We'll go over this way a little bit. Let's make a box. How far can I reach? Pretty far. Need this to be a decent sized tank. This will be good. Okay, we'll put the water duper right here, and then I want to add some... Or wait, is nothing gonna spawn because of the NPCs? I bet. Oh, that's good. Accidentally keeping this close to the house is a great idea. Okay, well I'm not gonna bother covering myself right now then. The only thing that could stop me is if we get a blood moon by the time we get to the end of this. Oh, I think this is a beautiful sky lake, guys. This is how they should all look, isn't it? Okay, let's go fishing. I don't even remember what the quest fish is anymore. I think it's the cloudfish. Well, we got a wooden crate. Can we get a sky crate? Come on, give me loot. Mainly the quest fish. Give me the fish. Cloudfish, there we go. What's the wood crate give us? 10 bars and apprentice bait. Oh, okay, that's boring. Oh, I just said buff. Oops. My bad. Thank God we have a lot of potions. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go say hi to the angler, shall we? Give me something good. Quest. Some more sonars, okay. A little bit more bait and a life preserver that we can put on the wall of this house. We'll put it right there. There we go. This house ain't the prettiest thing I've ever built, but it works decent for the selection of blocks I have right now, and the amount of time I'm working with. Tried to at least give it some shape, give it some character. Trying to decide, do I want to take on the stuff? I think we'll start the very beginning of our dungeon in this episode. I think we will. I've teased it enough. I might as well at least give it a go, you know? And then next episode will probably end up being either a bunch more building or maybe taking on Queen Bee if I do a lot of building off camera. I am still struggling to balance out how much building I do on versus off camera. I know some of you absolutely do not mind the building on camera. I know others aren't a big fan of it. The big thing is I want to make sure the pacing of the series is good. I know I'm running on limited weeks before my upload schedule is going to get a lot harder to maintain. And I would rather we get as far along in the game as possible by the time we get to that point. Alright, I think somewhere around here is where I want to build my dungeon. I want it between the snow biome and the ocean, so this is kind of a good spot right in between them. And then we're not that far from either pylon. Yeah, I think this will work out pretty well. Wish I could be starting this at a time of day that isn't nighttime, but you know, the decisions we make, we pay the price. Let's go. Hey, you're a fallen star. Hello. I'm gonna grab that. When we get the star cannon, we're gonna need every star we can get. No, 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 no. Ooh, that dash almost killed me. I don't know how low I want to go, but I want to go down at least a little bit to be off the main platform. Maybe down... I don't want to be super... I don't want to be right hugging the bottom of the surface layer. Gonna get back to the rope, yeah. But I also don't want to be too far up. Can we do like 250 or so? That'll give us some decent wiggle room, right? Yeah, I kind of like this height. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we're going to build a bit of a dirt area here. Do I have any of that cloud left over, or did that all disappear? Damn it, a quick stack. I could have put some cloud right here for fall damage protection, but that's fine. So what I want to do, though, here is just build a nice little kind of surface forest area for us. And then that'll lead up to our dungeon. Oh, yeah, that's gonna grow nice and fast. Okay, so we gotta be mindful of where the center of our dungeon's going to be. That's what I gotta be aware of here. So if the dungeon starts like here, maybe, I gotta count out here. I did do some measurements. I'm gonna try to build this off of what a real dungeon might look like. So we're gonna go 18 blocks. Okay. Right here is going to be the centerpiece of our dungeon. There we go. That's gonna be it. That's where the dungeon will be. The old man spawn location. Now let's make sure I don't mess up the rest of this. Well, I counted off the size I need. So we're gonna go 18 blocks in each direction from here. So come 18 over this way, and hopefully I counted correctly. Yep. And then we'll go 18 this way. That is the size of the front of the dungeon. Oh god, mobs. You guys are going to be annoying here, aren't you? You're not going to let me have a nice, easy life right here, are you? Well, actually, we'll make life easier right off the bat. Sunflower. That should reduce their spawn rates, right? Yep. Okay. Well, let me get my blueprint out. By blueprint, I mean a photo of a dungeon I took to measure out what these suckers look like. To get an idea of how big this needs to be. So it's 11 high. So we're going up to that height here. 1, 2, 3. Let's get this the correct height. So that's gonna be the correct spacing. Now we put this bait. I block swapped, didn't I? Yep. Okay. Black lens. If I walk away for a second, will the old man just appear? No. Maybe. I think I had to be here. It's either the very start of the day, or if I walk away in a minute, he might spawn. Goodbye. Okay, let's place this out here. This is gonna feel like the old days of Terraria. How the dungeon looked back when I started playing the game. On mobile all those years ago. Yeah, I miss these old dungeon bricks. I think the new ones look a lot better. The newer ones, even the 1.2 retexture is old now. But again, you just don't get the chance to play with the old texture very often. So why not? I have a chance to build a dungeon entirely utilizing it. Why not for the surface? Underground, we can kind of switch things up a little bit. Well, we have to, for the sake of getting it to actually be a dungeon. Just gotta make sure I get this counted out right now. Okay, so it's... Yeah, then... 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how this should work. We'll use torches to kind of do the spacing. Make sure I get this right. Pinky die. Actually, I'm gonna go up here for a second. Let's see if the old man spawns. I think 6:30 a.m. might be one of his spawning times, maybe, if I remember from the wiki. Unless it was just only 4:30. But I thought it can be slightly after night, which might account for if Skeletron is active when day begins and kills the player, then the old man can spawn right away. That same day. We'll see. Alright, 6:30. Let's see. Is the old man down here? Yes, he is. Hello, old man. Welcome to your new home. I hope you like it here. You'll get to stay here for a few episodes, and then I will unfortunately have to turn you into Skeletron and kill you. So enjoy your time. While it lasts. Alright, I decided to do something a little bit different right here. I decided to speed up the footage for a little bit because the dungeon takes a while to build. I go quiet a lot while I'm checking my phone, trying to figure out the dimensions. So just enjoy the music and the little time lapse of me building the classic dungeon here. Well, there we have it. We have a classic Terraria dungeon on Skyblock. It is... I love this. It's such a good feeling to see this old brick texture in this environment. So, I don't know the rest of the dungeon, how we'd go about building it. I think probably the best course of action is to make sure I don't get slaughtered by the dungeon guardian. Kill Skeletron, then build more dungeon. I think that's the obvious move. I am thinking, because we have so many of every kind of tile, I mean, we still have all these walls, and we have all these. I think we're gonna do, like, one section of dungeon per one or, like, one color for each background wall. So, like, we'll probably do the green brick, with the classic brick. We'll do, like, the blue brick with the, tiled, is it? Or the tile, and then the red with the slab or something like that. Something in that effect. Make it real easy to tell them apart. And make it easier to farm in the eventual hard mode dungeon. And I'm sure we're going to just have, mainly, it's going to be setting up areas for grinding and then fishing. I don't know if the dungeon's going to give us any other good ways to get its items. Maybe it will. Maybe everything isn't fishing. Why did she kill herself? Interesting. Oh, the zoologist is now here. Hello. Okay. Do you sell anything helpful? I don't think so. No. Yeah, well, that'll be... We'll be back here in a couple of episodes to fight Skeletron. I don't think it'll be for at least another 4 episodes or so, maybe 3. We need to do more building around the world, and we need to kill Queen Bee and get the Star Cannon before we go and take out Skeletron. And then it'll be dungeon time. And then we will already be starting to prepare for hard mode. It's not that many episodes away. There's just a lot of building that I have to do to build up the infrastructure of the world in the meantime. What's your quest? Sky Lakes. Okay, another cloudfish. We can end the episode with one more fishing quest, can't we? So yeah, that... Oh, let's quick stack nearby chest, actually. Inventory. Clean. Thank you. So that's going to kind of be our game plan from here on out, is just kind of a boss every couple of episodes, build up infrastructure, and I'm hoping maybe in like 6 episodes or so we'll be able to take on the wall. I don't know if it'll be that soon. I would like it to be that soon. I just don't know. Between getting the big thing is finding time to do all the building I need to do to get the world ready. There's a lot of farms yet. I gotta build the desert biome yet. I need to finish my snow biome. I have so many houses to build for NPCs to get the pylon network up to speed. And I would like to set up a couple more farms underground that are a little more appropriate for hard mode when we enter it. So that way the game plan is when we enter hard mode, I'm assuming I farm slimes again. And hopefully we can just get the hard mode ores from slime in a matter of no time. Go farm some souls of night and light. And go straight for the mechanical bosses within like an episode or 2 of being in hard mode. I don't think we need to stall very long. That'll get the series really moving along. Okay, I think we're gonna get the fuzzy carrot, right? Yep, that's the 5th quest. I love the bunny, but the roller skates are just so much better. Anyways, though, thank you for watching today. It's been a productive episode. Yeah. Dungeon, more jungle weapons. We're doing pretty good. Anyways, on that note, have yourselves a great day. This has been Titanic, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Terraria. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.